So this is why you're not getting better at volleyball. If you look at other skills, the best way to get better is just by doing more. By doing more, you learn ways to do it, you learn ways not to do it. But for some reason, I see a lot of players in volleyball, they play so much and they're just struggling to get better. And I realize the reason for this is because volleyball is all about timing. The ball's only in the air for a certain amount of time, so your brain starts rushing, your body starts rushing, you start just trying so hard to keep this ball in the air that you forget to think. You only have a limited amount of mental capacity while the ball is going in the air to even think about getting better. So what you need to do is you need to curate drills where you can really slow the game down so that you can even have the mental capacity to think about the game. Because like if you're learning how to start a business, just by doing more of running this business, you'll start to learn different ways to grow it. With volleyball, you have a short amount of time and the ball is only in the air for so long, so you're kind of rushed, not really able to think, you're just doing your best to keep the ball in the air. So we want to isolate certain movements that we would be seeing in a game. And you want to make this like as simple as possible. Break it down. If you're struggling with passing, don't even practice passing serves. Practice just having somebody toss the ball to you to where you don't even have to take any steps, and then you could focus on every little movement in that. Now this sounds so simple, but it's the biggest thing I see holding players back from getting better. They're not improving because they're not able to think about the game, and they're really not putting themselves in situations where they can slow their brain down and they can actually think about making certain improvements. With a sport like volleyball, there's just so many complexities. You're using your whole body, you're worrying about balance, timing, speed. So when you're focused on all these things at the same time, you're not able to actually focus on any particular skill and get better at that. If you're trying to do everything, you're really doing nothing. So I'm going to hammer this in as much as possible because I don't think people realize how important what I'm saying is. It's usually the simplest things that cause you to have the biggest improvements. So I've been doing private lessons for years, but what I'm trying to push right now is video coaching. So if you send me film, I'll send you back audio messages telling you everything that you're doing wrong and how you can improve it, and certain drills possibly that would help with this. So I'm actually offering this for a really good price right now. For every 30 minutes of film you send me, I'll charge you $30. So what I want from you is an entire game, all of your good plays and bad plays. It's really the bad plays that I can see what you're doing wrong and correct it. So all you would have to do is upload that to YouTube or a Google Drive, and then you can direct message me on Instagram at Diego Nick Perez.